we're the Mason twins, and this is TYTWINZ. Twinnin ain't easy. Hi, we're the Mason twins, and this is TYTWINZ. Twinnin ain't easy. You want to say it? Or jeez, I can say we're the Mason twins, and then you say this is TYTWINZ. Twinnin ain't easy. Okay. Hi, we're the Mason twins, and this is TYTWINZ. Twinnin ain't easy.
Hey, twin, that's my twin.
We just found out we were twins. Isn't that cool?
And I'm your twin brother.
We call this here a little twin.
Twin, tapping up a jet ski.
For everybody that doesn't know, because I know your names, you are
Chase.
And you are
Chance.
I like Mason twins. I think that has a nice ring to it. It just sounds like some killer, like rock star stuff to me, like the Mason twins. Who's coming? The Mason twins. I just want to thank you guys so much for making time today to come out and do this interview. Very special because you guys are like the beginning of what we're going to be doing, and we're going to start interviewing a bunch of twins. We have appointments set up, but you guys are one of the first twins that we actually had an interview with. And when I first met you guys were just so cool. I remember when I first met you and your brother was like, oh no, he's like, we don't really talk to strangers, kind of. He was like, we don't really talk. And then when I saw you guys, I was like, okay, they live right there. So let me just check with their mom. And your mom was just so sweet and very like receptive. You know, that was almost 2 months ago, almost. Mm-hmm. And now we're finally here to do an interview. So Chase and Chance, how old are you guys?
9.
Mm-hmm. You're both 9. And when is your birthday?
March 18th.
March 18th. Let's see, March 18th. Okay, I have an older. My oldest daughter is March 15th, but that's pretty cool. Pisces, is that what your sign? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. And between the two of you, who's older?
I am by 5 minutes.
Shut up. I'm 5 minutes older than my brother.
Yeah, we watched the video.
Okay, yeah, so what happens when people always ask me, when I was a kid, I started adding up the seconds. So if you're familiar with like time, every minute is 60 seconds. So I would be smart because I got tired of people always asking me. They would say, oh, so who's the older one? I'm like, me. They're like, how much? I'm like, I don't know, like 300 seconds. And they're like, well, wait, hold on, 300 seconds? And then they would add it up and, oh yeah, 5 minutes. So I always like was really smart as far as like, I just got tired sometimes, but you know, you get used to it. Yeah. What are some of the questions that people ask you guys that you guys don't like, or it gets annoying after a while?
Oh, how can you tell the difference?
Mm-hmm. Oh, how could tell you guys apart? Yeah, like, does it bother you sometimes, like when people are always comparing you guys and saying this one's this way, that one's that way? Does that bother you?
A little bit.
Yeah, it used to bother me too, but one of the reasons I wanted to do the podcast was to show other twins that even though you guys look identical, it's a beautiful thing of nature because there's a one cell and it splits into 2 cells and it grows completely the same. Obviously, you guys probably know that, but it's like science can't really explain why that happens. It just happens. So we're part of a very special club where, for whatever reason, when your mom was going to have you guys and the cell split, there was 2, Chance and Chase. Wait, no. Chase and Chance. Yes. So I think it's important to, like, sometimes for me as a twin, I want to know the difference so that way I don't mix you guys up. Because I know when I was a kid, I hated when people mix us up. And it happens. You get used to it. But I try to have respect for you guys and understand your differences. So just because of the mark right here, it's cool, but it lets me know your Chase and your Chance. Out of everybody that you know, who tells you guys the part the best?
Our big brother, our older brother.
Me too. So me and Tyari have an older brother, and he's 6 years older than us. He can tell us apart by everything. Our voices, even if the lights are off in the room and it's dark and one of us is speaking, he knows by the voice, he knows by everything. And I think it's because your brother's been around you guys so much. He knows everything about you guys from one to the other. I was talking to your mom, and she was telling me that you guys like basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah. So who, between the two of you, because I could tell you right now, Tyari, he's always played basketball, and he's I'm not going to say way better, but he's better than me, for sure. He shoots the ball really good, and he kind of goes to the gym. So between the two of you guys, if you guys are playing one-on-one, who do you think will win?
Oh, definitely my brother.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And I have another question. Are you guys both right-handed?
No, he's left-handed, I'm right-handed. You guys are too, right?
Oh, yes. Oh, my God. So you guys are mirror twins.
Mm-hmm.
Your mother told you guys are mirror twins? You know that for as a fact?
Mm-hmm.
Really? So, okay, I met these other two young men. And I'll show you guys the interview. Like when we put it online, you guys will see it. I think they're a little bit older than you guys. Their names are Anthony and Dominique. And we were interviewing them. I asked their dad, I said, so are you guys both right-handed? And they said, no, Anthony's right-handed and Dominique is left-handed, if I'm not mistaken. And then I was like, what? Because what ended up happening is they didn't know they were mirror twins. And I just found out something about me being a mirror twin. So do you know how like the back of your hair, you have this little thing they call a hair whirl?
Mm-hmm.
Mine's goes clockwise. Tyari's hair, it grows out of the back of his head counterclockwise, the opposite way. And that's another way you could tell that you're mirror twins. So if you ever check how your hair grows out of the back of your head, you can see probably one of you guys is clockwise, one of you guys is counterclockwise. I just found that out last week, like 2 weeks ago maybe. I'm 39, I'm almost 40, and I never knew that. I just knew that I'm left-handed. So I want to talk with you right now, Chance, about being left-handed. Did you ever come across any challenges being left-handed?
No.
No? It's just, you kind of just get used to things like and kind of work with it? Because everybody in my house is right-handed. How about you?
Yeah, most people are right-handed.
Most people are right-handed. So when I was in school, they would hand me the scissors, and then I had to learn how to like use the scissors because they only make them. Well, most of them are for right-handed people. And then when I would iron and stuff, they would leave the iron on the right side on the ironing board. So I have to automatically learn to use. But I don't know. I got used to it, and you will too. But I feel like most of the stuff you kind of get used to. But everything mostly is built for people's right hand. Even this camera, like if I put my hand here, all the buttons are on this side. None of the buttons are on this side. The screen is on this side. So do you guys ever team up on people because you are right-handed, Chase, and you're left-handed, Chance? Do you guys ever team up on people? Like when you play basketball and someone thinks that you're Chance, do you mix up and use your right hand because they think you're left-handed?
We could do that.
Yeah. Because I do that to my brother's right-handed. So every time I play basketball, one of the advantages I always have is they think I'm right-handed automatically because they seen him play first. So when I go left, they have no idea that I'm going to go left. And it makes it so easy for me to go to the basket because I could just jab step and they think I'm going to go right. And then I just go left all the time. That was one of my advantages. You guys can use that too. You ever play ping pong?
I had a dream about playing ping pong.
Yeah. If you ever team up and play ping pong, your brother is your superpower right there. We played ping pong at my cousin's house. He has a ping pong table in the basement. Everybody was right-handed. I was the only person that was left-handed. So every time we were playing, we kept switching teams. Everybody that was on my team won because we were playing doubles. And I was the only one who could hit the ball with my left hand on that side. So everybody that was on my team, we just kept winning because of that. But you'll have little advantages and stuff. And because you guys love basketball, I want to ask you guys. So if Chance likes basketball, you think he likes basketball a little bit more than you do? What are some of the hobbies that you like, Chase?
I like to sing.
Stop! You guys are too much for me. I can't take it anymore. I can't do it. So I actually sing. I used to love to sing when I was little, but with my brother, he does. It's weird because we're twins, right? So you would think if I sing, he could sing too. I thought so, but he doesn't. I don't know if it's because he doesn't like to do it or doesn't practice, but I actually sing, especially when I was younger. But I still like to sing like to myself and, in front of, like I sing a few times out in like choirs and stuff, but that's cool. And what kind of music do you like when you if you sing?
Hip hop and rap.
Who's one of your favorite artists? If you could name 3 artists, who are your favorites?
Mariano,
Okay.
Connor Kaufman, and Connor Price.
Okay, nice. Okay, that's a good lineup right there. I wanted to ask you guys, so I noticed it's weird because you guys have almost the same thing. Even though you're left-handed, Chance, and I'm left-handed, Chase likes to sing, right? And you're more of the basketball guy. With my brother, he's the guy. He's the gym guy. He goes to the basketball. He will go to the park without me. He's like, I don't care, I'm going. And I would be like, all right, so I'll meet you there or I'll see you later. So I think it's funny how there's differences between the two of you guys that are very similar to me and my brother. I think that's just crazy. Who between the two of you is probably more of the leader or takes the initiative?
I don't know.
Yeah.
They were just like equal.
Equal, yeah. I feel like sometimes I used to take the initiative because I'm older. I don't think it plays a big role, but I think sometimes it plays a little role. Just because even though if you're older by 5 minutes, like when they normally call you, it's Chase and Chance. They don't say Chance and Chase. Sometimes, but not all the time. It's mostly Chase and Chance, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, no, I see a lot of people that say Chance and Chase.
Mhm.
And I get like a little frustrated. I see people say Chase and Chance.
Right. And then when to your mom and dad, how do they normally call you guys? Like if they're saying, "Oh, I have my 2 sons," what would they say?
They would just say Chase and Chance.
Have you ever heard, they ever call you Mason Chance and Mason Chase?
In school, whenever we have a substitute and we're doing attendance,
Mm-hmm.
They always say Mason because that's our first name, and there's 2 Masons. They say 2 Masons, but we just tell them we go by our middle names, Chase and Chance.
Oh, that's why. So your first names are both Mason.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. And those are your middle names. Okay. And you guys are the first set of twins that I met that have the same first name, which is pretty cool. So people identify you by your middle name.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because our middle names are very similar. It's kind of ridiculous. So I'll tell you, my middle name is Amir, Amir. Guess what they did with Tyari's name? They did the same name. They did Amir, but they just put a J in front of it. So it's Jamir instead of Amir. As far as singing, what other hobbies do you like?
I like to play Frisbee.
You like to play Frisbee? Okay. That's an easy one because you always have a buddy to throw the Frisbee to.
Mm-hmm.
And how about you, Chance? You like to play Frisbee too, or what are some other hobbies other than basketball?
Yeah, I also like Frisbee. Sometimes soccer.
Okay. And then between so it looks like you have an older sister too,
Mm-hmm.
and you have a baby sister.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wow, that's a big family. So there's 5 total of you guys.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And how does it feel between the two of you when you are with your older sister and your older brother and the baby, and they like, let me give you an example. Like the baby, when she first starting to notice, do you think she notices that there's 2 of you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Does she say your names yet?
Yeah, she can.
Does she ever mix you guys up?
Yes.
Yeah.
Lots of times.
Lots of times, yeah. My brother has a baby, and I went over the house. She's almost 2, but he has another baby that's almost 1. But long story short, I kind of put on like clothes like how my brother wears because we don't wear the same clothes anymore. But sometimes when I get dressed, my kids tell me, "You look like Uncle Ari," because that's what they call Ari, Uncle Ari. They say, "You look like Uncle Ari." So I'll pretend when I go see the babies that I kind of look like him. And the other day, last week, his daughter was like, "Daddy, Daddy." She said, "Daddy, Daddy." And my brother was like, "She knows us apart. I swear she knows us apart." And then she was playing and she kind of looked at me funny. And then she started playing and she was like, "Daddy, Daddy." And then I was like, "I got you. I'm not your daddy." But anyway, we had a good time. But okay, I have some other good stuff. So I have some stuff that I got here that I want to ask you guys. You can name me your favorite basketball player and why.
My favorite basketball player is Steph Curry.
Mm-hmm.
Because he inspired me. He's the one who inspired us to play basketball, and now I can shoot 3-pointers.
Nice. How long have you been shooting 3-pointers?
A year.
Nice. I remember when I was your age, it was hard for me to shoot from that far, so that's pretty good. And how about you, Chance? Who's your favorite basketball player?
Yeah, Steph Curry.
Stephen Curry? Yeah, he definitely changed the game. He really did. Just the shots that he takes and the confidence, but he takes like in practice like a lot of shots. Mm-hmm. You want me to give you guys a tip for helping you guys out so you guys could probably shoot like Steph Curry or better?
Okay.
You guys have each other. If you go to the gym and you shoot 200 shots, guess who can get your rebound? Chase. And then when you're done, Chase will get your rebounds, and then you can get better. That's how me and my brother got really good at shooting. They used to call us, and this is crazy because when Golden State Warriors was at their peak, I was younger, and me and my brother would play basketball. And because we're twins, obviously we could both shoot threes. We shoot a lot of threes. Guess what they call us?
What?
The Splash Brothers. Just like, but they only said that because of Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. You know? So when we would play, they'd be like, oh, there goes the Splash Brothers. Because that's all we do. We shoot threes. And we shoot a lot of them and we make them. But yeah. Okay. And other than Steph Curry, if you could name your three top basketball players, Chase, who would they be?
Draymond Green. I'm not sure, actually.
No, take your time, man. You have time to think about it. No rush. And what about you, Chance?
Also Draymond Green. Klay when he was at his peak, and Jordan Poole when he was at his peak.
Okay, nice. A nice little Warrior lineup there. Yeah, good stuff. I mean, it's tough because they're not playing together and they're getting older. So some of them are on different teams now, but it's still.
Klay got traded.
Yeah, that was tough. But you know what was tougher than the Klay? Luka getting traded. That was tough. I never thought I would see Luka in the Lakers jersey, but you know. They did that pretty well with him and LeBron. Okay, so favorite color?
My favorite color is purple.
And Chance?
Pastel pink.
Pastel pink, nice. Okay, you got almost kind of close because they're not the same color. They're different shades, but pink is really a really lighter purple. But pastel, that's a little bit. If you're not really looking, it kind of some people will probably say it's like purple, but pastel pink is kind of bright, huh? Favorite foods? If you could pick one.
So there's this Filipino dish that our mom makes. It's called adobo. It's
Oh, the adobo, like adobo peppers? Is it adobo like is it like a chili almost?
No, it's rice with like a meat.
Okay.
Rice and meat with like a sweet a soy sauce.
With sweet soy sauce. Okay, and that's your favorite dish.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice. Okay. And Chase, for you, when you get older, what would be your dream job?
I haven't decided. I really haven't decided yet.
Okay. If you could pick any maybe possible, top picks for you, if you could think.
I'm thinking of maybe being a musician.
Okay, that's a good one. People always love music, forever, always. And then Chance, what about you?
A basketball player.
Okay, I like that. Basketball player, yeah. And I'm gonna tell you, for basketball, you got a buddy right here. If I knew when I was your age, I could just shoot a bunch of shots every time we practice. If I could just take 200 shots, and my brother gets my brother, you know how quick you guys could be like up there. Worst chore for you, and we're gonna go with Chance. What's your worst chore that you have to do at home that you don't like to do?
Taking out the trash.
Okay.
I agree.
Yeah, taking out the trash for you too.
I was thinking the same thing.
See, you're thinking the same thing. See, I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for that to start between the two of you guys. Okay, summer or winter?
Summer. Winter.
Pizza or tacos?
Pizza.
Dunk or three-pointer?
3-point.
Okay, almost. That's good. That's good, though. Well, now, obviously, you guys are dressed the same today, but I was going to say matching clothes or different outfits?
Matching.
Matching. So you guys like to match a lot. That's cool. I think that's pretty cool. And you know what's crazy? In our video, we were talking about how when we used to dress, we always got attention right away. So anytime you match, like just for the ladies or whatever, when you get older, I'm just saying, they're going to love it. What kind of video games do you guys like playing right now? And are you more like Nintendo Switch? Do you like PS5? Like, what do you guys like? What are you guys into?
I like to play on like my tablet because I can play Roblox, and there's this game called Forsaken on Roblox that I really like to play.
Okay, what can you tell me about it? What do you guys like about Forsaken?
So there's one killer and 9 survivors. The 9 survivors have to fix the generator so the time goes down, and when the time is up, they win. But the killer is trying to stop them from doing that and to kill all the survivors.
Nice. So as the timer goes down, what happens if the timer runs out?
Then the killer wins.
Okay, I got you. So it's
the
not
survivors win when the time runs out. Oh no, right.
Right. So as the timer goes down, like if they don't get it to if they add more time to it, right? Is that what they're doing? They add more time.
Well, no. When the killer captures the survivors, more time gets added.
Right. Is it more time for them to get away or to get out or to survive?
No, they have to survive for 3 minutes to survive. Yeah. And then they win.
Okay, that's cool. How long have you guys been playing Forsaken?
We started like last year.
Okay.
No, last week.
Oh, last week? Oh, wow, that's a big one right there. Last week? Which one?
Like 2 weeks ago?
Okay.
2 months ago.
Oh, he's been playing way, but I don't know. Maybe he's been playing longer on the tablet before so let me ask you this. If someone finds a game or something they like, who usually finds it first? And then the other one's like, oh yeah, I like that too.
Well, I do. No, it's mostly our friends.
Yeah, your friends? Who's your favorite friend?
We have this friend named Daylon, and we have another friend named PJ. He's the one who got us into Forsaken.
Okay, PJ. Okay, nice. I have a friend. My son had a friend when he was younger named Daylon, but I don't think it's the same Daylon because if he's my son's age, he'd probably be like 16, 17. Okay, yeah. That's what's up. Your brother, definitely, he's a real one because I'm telling you, when I first met you, I'll never forget. He was like, yeah, we don't really talk to strangers. And I was like, oh, no, it's not that kind of thing. Like, but it was cool because that's what a big brother's supposed to do. He's supposed to look after you guys, and he did it perfectly, you know? So, yeah, shout out to the big brothers. My big brother, though, we used to have wars in the house because he would do something. If he did something to one of us, we would both team up and we would get him back.
Same. Okay.
Oh, my God. I can tell you the stories where he would, like, jump on top of us on the couch, and he wouldn't get up, or he will twist our arm or do something crazy like that. But my brother, oh man, older brothers, as much as they are helpful and they love us, they know how to irritate us too. So that's very important. But always remember that. And you know what? Sometimes I feel like my older brother, I didn't realize this when I was your age. Maybe he felt, I don't want to say jealous, but because me and my brother were always a little bit closer, I felt like naturally you guys are going to be closer to each other because you guys are so much alike. I feel like sometimes he felt left out. But even today, I text my older brother. I said, hey, bro, he called me yesterday. So I didn't get a chance to call him back. I said, hey, love you. Call you back. So it's just important to make sure you keep that connection, even with your older brother, sister, and the baby. Do you think being twins makes you better at basketball or video games? Or both?
Both, definitely.
Yeah? Tell me why. Why do you think?
Because in the game Forsaken, when we play together, I'm the person. I pick the survivor that can fight back to the killer. And we work together.
Yeah, that's good.
Survive.
I'm going to tell you guys, one of your greatest strengths together, always work together. So you have the upper hand in a lot of areas that a lot of people don't even realize. So, okay, other than your appearance and some of the things you told me, what's one way you guys are totally different if people would know?
People say our voice is different.
Okay.
Yeah, our brother can tell us by our voices.
Nice. Yeah, that's what I was saying. My older brother, he's like really good. He could tell us apart by our voices too. Okay. Now, a lot of times when you guys do play basketball, do you guys like to team up and play two together, or do you guys like to play on different teams?
Sometimes we play together, and some other times we do a one-on-one.
Okay. Do you guys have any special moves when you guys play together? Like any tricks or any type of plays that you guys like to do?
So there's this thing, what we call breaking ankles, because we do a crossover and then step away from them, so like they fall over.
Right. Yeah, so like a step back kind of?
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Breaking ankles. I like that. I maybe have broken a few ankles back in my day, but I've been taking a little break. And other than Forsaken, and you said Minecraft, huh? How long have you guys been playing Minecraft? For a long time too, huh?
Yeah, for a long time. Yeah, a long time. We used to live in Redwood City, and in 2022.
Okay, that's Northern California, right?
Yeah.
Like up north?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. How did you guys like it up there? And how did you make that transition to the new school and new friends? Was it easy? Was it hard? Was it easier because you guys had each other? Or tell me about that.
It was really hard because we had a lot of friends. Because I had my best friend was named Brayden, but we don't really talk anymore because we were friends since kindergarten, but now we don't really talk.
Right, because you guys don't get to see each other. Are you ever able to communicate with him, like when you're playing video games?
Oh yeah, sometimes.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, my kids, the younger two, they have a cousin that lives in Kansas, and he's their same age, but they never. I don't say never, but they see him a couple times a year. But a lot of times when they communicate, it's on the video game because they're always playing. And when you started down here, was it hard, like getting people to recognize you guys for who you are individually because you had to kind of start over? Yeah. What do you think was one of the hardest things when you guys moved and you started a new school? And also, do your parents ever have you guys in the same class, or do they put you in separate classes?
Well, we did this like pattern. So in TK we were in the same class in virtual, and then in kindergarten we were in separate, and then in first grade same, second grade separate, and then now we're in third
nice.
grade.
Okay, that's unique. You know what your parents are. I like where they're going. My parents, they told the teacher, nope. They did not want us in class. And I think it was just because we're so close. We talk so much. If they put us in class once. I remember they put us in class one time. And the teacher was like, I'm done. I can't do, because we would talk too much and try to make the kids laugh. So if my brother made the kids laugh, I would try to make the kids laugh even more. Between the two of you, who do you think tells the funniest jokes?
Me.
Chase? Chance? You can let him have that one? That's fine. You know what's funny? I think I'm funnier between me and my brother, but sometimes he says stuff and it just cracks me up and I can't stop laughing. So I think it's like, usually the older twin does. I always woke my brother up. When we got to high school, I told him, hey, look, I'm going to wake you up. If you don't get up after that, guess what? I'm leaving. I'm getting on the bus. And one time I had to leave him because he didn't wake up. He learned his lesson, but I had to do it. Better dancer.
We don't really dance because me personally, I just like to floss.
Okay, nice. Floss, like drippy. Like, is that what you mean? Like look, like floss, like look drippy, like dress. When you say floss.
Flossing is like a dance. Like this.
Flossing. I'm sorry, man. I'm tripping. I know better than I know it. You know, I forget who was the kid that did it. What they call him, the backpack kid or something? The kid that started the floss dance a long time ago. Don't worry, you guys can look it up on Google when you get a chance. Okay, let's continue. Who comes up with the best pranks? And also, have you ever played a prank on anybody?
I come up with the best pranks, but we don't really prank people.
Me neither. When we were little, we didn't like it because people are already mixing us up already. So if we play pranks, it's only going to make it more confusing. So we never like to do that. Never like to do that. Who's more adventurous between the two of you?
Oh, me, definitely.
So Chase, and what about if your mom's cooking or your dad's cooking, which one of you guys likes to help out more in the kitchen?
Me, I do.
Both you guys like to do? Okay, that's awesome. It's good to help, but I started doing that cooking and my brother starts. I feel like we kind of do the same thing a lot, but one of us will do it first a little bit and then we both kind of join in, you know? It's weird. It's this twin thing. Me and my brother dressed alike when we were little. But a lot of times, if you looked I said it, but I have some pictures where we actually will go somewhere and we'll meet and we're dressed and wearing the same thing. I'll show you guys some pictures afterwards, but do you guys think that when you get older and you start dressing separate, that you'll accidentally, like completely by yourself, put on the same clothes and meet up somewhere and have on the same thing? Do you think that'll happen?
Maybe.
Yeah, we've had a few really good times with that. Between the two of you, who's the fastest runner? Oh, that's a close one. We're going to have to, maybe in the next episode, if we do a couple, like maybe later this year or next year, we'll have you guys go to the test and we'll do it. We'll see who's fastest. And then, and what about, you know what's funny though? Me and Tyari, when we were little, I always beat him. Almost every time. And then sometimes he would beat me. But now all of a sudden, he's super fast. I don't know what he did. I think it's because he goes to the gym and he's realized if he strengthens his legs and stuff and does squats, he's really fast. And I'm like, I ran with him. I want to say like 2 or 3 months ago, we went to this track and I was like, how did he get so fast? And it's just like when we were kids, it was different. Let's say, Chase, you're having a bad day. Chance, do you know what to do to cheer your brother up?
Like just play video games with him.
Yeah, video games helps takes his mind off. And what about if Chance is having a bad day? If Chance is not in the best mood, what do you do to cheer your brother up?
So if somebody made him have a bad day, then I would get revenge.
Ooh, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not upset about that one. I feel it. I remember I was talking to this young lady when I was in high school, and she kind of low key she embarrassed me in front of some people, and my brother had my revenge. He said a comment where it probably wasn't the nicest thing, but he knew I was hurt so bad, and I just remember there's a lot of times where my brother steps in, and that's very good because that's another superpower you guys have. Some people, if they're alone, they're sad, they're hurt. You guys always have each other. So even if you're different, it's perfectly fine because there's going to be certain things that Chance likes that Chase you're not gonna like, or Chance you're gonna like some things that Chance is not gonna like. But at the end of the day, you guys like being together and like always remembering that is the most important thing. You know, you guys are always tight. So I love that. For people that aren't twins, what is the coolest thing about being a twin?
Just that we look alike.
Yeah, that's the cool.
Like
Yeah, that is
exactly
pretty cool. Yeah. And if you wanted to share something with people about being a twin, what would you tell them? Or what is the favorite thing you love about your brother?
And he's funny, and he's always there for me.
All right.
I agree. I was thinking the same thing.
I love it when you say that. I love it when he says that. I love it when you're thinking the same thing because you guys are connected like that. And then for your brother, you feel the same way?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I know this happens. You guys have a disagreement. Sometimes you guys argue and bicker. I'm sure it happens.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys do to fix it?
Honestly, we don't really. We just stay apart for a while,
Mm-hmm.
and but then fight each other a lot.
Yeah. Have you ever guys got into like a serious fight where like one of you guys hit each other and got hurt? Because me and my brother had that a couple times. We never really feel like we were fighting. Like one of us gets mad and it's like boop, and then like that's it. That's usually how it goes. I don't know why.
Yeah, we just smack each other, but for fun we just wrestle each other.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. And that helps get some of that stress out if you guys are frustrated. And you know another one? When I'm mad, what we used to do, go play basketball. Oh, you want to play basketball? All right, fine. Because at least I can get out some of that energy. And then if I win, it's like, oh, what? You know, anyway. So we have a good time. Can you share a moment when working together helped you guys win or overcome a challenge?
So when we were younger, we used to be really afraid of video games. So we would watch scary videos, but then at night, we couldn't sleep. So like when we would go to the bathroom by ourselves, or go somewhere by ourselves, we would ask each other
to go with each other.
Yeah, when we were younger.
Oh man, that's so dope. That's cool. Because I remember sometimes if I watch a scary movie, what's the scariest movie you guys watch that you think?
It's mostly video games.
Okay.
That are scary. There was this game called Five Nights at Freddy's, and we were terrified.
Oh my God, I saw that movie, but I never seen the game. But there's a movie I think they came out from. Yeah. Wow, that's scary.
The lore is deep.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, I can imagine that. Being scared. You know what? That's a good one. What do you admire the most about your brother? And take your time, no rush.
What I admire about him is that he's really smart.
And Chase, what about you? What do you admire the most about your brother?
He's super athletic.
Man, you guys are awesome. Every time when I see you guys, I keep looking and I'm trying to pay attention, but I just keep seeing me and my brother when we were little because I know something about Chase, I think, is a little bit more of an extrovert. Like you like to talk more, huh? Mm-hmm. And you talk a lot too, Chance, but I feel like you're a little bit more quiet than your brother sometimes. Yeah. Is that how it normally goes?
Yeah.
Usually there's one, because I know I'm the one. Oh, and just so you know back there, that's Buckley, by the way. If you watch the videos, you'll notice he's in every video. I put him in every video. Just when you go home, just watch. You're like, wow, he is in every video. He's always in the back. So that was our dog. He was a Great Dane. I have a picture. I'll show you guys a picture real quick so you can see. That's a picture of Buckley.
Aww.
Yeah, he's a big dog. I know in the picture it doesn't show you like the whole thing. When he stands up, he's actually 2 inches taller than me. And he's a Great Dane. But my wife had allergies, so we had to rehome him in Arizona. So after he left, I had Cuddle Clones make me the replica of him, and I showed them all his pictures. So they even put his markings and everything almost very similar. Do you guys have any animals? Any dogs? Cats?
So we used to. Our mom's allergic to like cats and dogs.
Okay.
So we got a turtle, but sadly he died in a week.
Oh wow! You guys, I actually broke your record. I'm gonna tell you what happened. My mom and dad got me a turtle. Don't feel bad. I begged my dad for a turtle when I was like 9 years old. I was like, please let me get a turtle. He's like, all right, finally they got me a turtle. I went to change the turtle's water, and you know how sometimes when you go to the sink you turn on the water, but you normally I turned on the hot water on accident, and I left him in the sink. And my brother called me, so I left. And I forgot, obviously. I'm just thinking, I'm filling it up with water. I turn around, I go to the room, I come back, and the turtle's in the sink in the hot water. And what do they say so they say he's unalived. He's not there anymore. So it was the same day that I got him. So don't feel bad that your turtle was gone in a week. What ended up happening with your turtle?
Okay, sure.
Yeah, go for it, yeah. That's how my brother Tyari would tell me, hey, look, let me talk this time. But yeah, go for it.
It's a weird way, but we would play this game called Clicker Simulator, and you would have to click to get more points, and you would have to buy pets to increase. Yeah, and we found out his head was touch screen.
Oh, so wait, hold on. So the simulator, when he touched it, it actually would react to the turtle?
We figured out his head was touchscreen, so we actually kept tapping with it. And what we think is he died from radiation.
What? That's interesting. I didn't even... Right, that makes sense because, the TV, they use a lot of like chemicals and stuff for, for the imaging. Wow. And the plasma. Maybe if it was a plasma TV or something. That's interesting.
So we were actually in LA to visit our grandma. And when we came back, I think it was on Monday, we were going to school, and our mom told us that he wasn't moving and he was just on a rock.
Oh wow, so he went on the rock. I mean, it could have been the natural cause, but radiation, that's pretty serious stuff too. That makes sense. Did you have him on the simulator a lot?
Only like a few times, but like that was it. Only.
Right. I mean, because it could have been a pre-existing thing. Maybe he was sick and you just didn't know. I don't know. Because a week is pretty quick, but hopefully it wasn't. But we had a turtle that passed away, and my daughter, I got her a turtle too. London. She named her turtle London. She had the turtle for about 5 years, which I was very impressed. But unfortunately, London met her fate one day, and Anaya, my daughter, she was not happy. But anyway, I want to thank you guys for coming out. And any other messages, anything you guys want to share with anybody?
Shout out to my friend Aaron.
Aaron?
Yeah.
Okay, how about you, Chase?
Shout out to our teacher, Miss Stevens. She really helped us a lot in multiplication and math, reading, everything.
Okay, shout out to Miss Stevens. I like that. Very good.
Shout out to my friend Caden for always making me laugh. And shout out to Eli for always being there for me.
That's what's up, man. That's beautiful. Don't get me started. Don't get me, because I'll start crying, and I don't have time. I can't do that today.
I agree with my brother, Eli and Caden.
Okay. You want to give any special shout out to mommy or to your dad? Or maybe big brother or big sister?
Yeah, shout out to my big brother.
So we're back. Hold on. We have to come back and do this. It wouldn't be right. So we're with Big Brother. Big Brother, your name?
Travis.
Travis. And we're with the Mason twins. I like to call them the Mason twins. What do you want to say? Any special message you want to give to your dad?
Thank you for your service.
And thank you for supporting us.
Very beautiful, you guys.
And happy Father's Day.
Oh, happy Father's Day. You guys got me messed up. I almost forgot it's Father's Day this tomorrow. Wait, it is? Yeah, happy Father's Day. What's your dad's name?
Chris.
Christian, happy Father's Day from the boys. Chance, Chase, and Travie, Big Brother Travis. I love it. All right. You guys have a great day. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. And until next time, stay blessed.
This is Ty Twins, Twinnin ain't easy.
Hey, twin. That's my twin. That's my twin. That's my twin.
We just found out we were twins. Isn't that cool?
And I'm your twin brother.
We call this here a little twin.
Twin, tapping off a jet ski.